Alright, my name is Chase Rosenthal. I am from Chesapeake, close to Virginia Beach area. I am a super senior now. This is my 5th year at Bridgewater College, and I'm a cornerback for the football team.
What is your favorite part about playing football at Bridgewater?
Definitely the competitiveness. I just like competing with other people, and the team bonding, of course, too, making new friendships and building connections with a whole bunch of people. Because football, we have like 100 people on that team, so getting to know everybody and just competing with them.
Cool. And why did you decide to come to Bridgewater?
So Bridgewater, I actually didn't do a lot of looking around for colleges when I was in high school. We didn't get a lot of scouting and all that. So Bridgewater was one of the only schools that did come, and they were going to let me do both track and football. So because of that, I came to Bridgewater, and it was also the cheapest option out of my options.
So could you walk me through 2020 for you, especially talking about the athletic side of things?
So 2020, COVID year, coming off of that, we came in not knowing what was going to happen, of course, if we were going to actually have a season or not. So I was in the predicament of having to choose between football and track. So for that year, because I decided I wanted to come back for a 5th year, I decided to actually do track, because as a dual athlete, it's not always easy picking one sport and like trying to reach your climax at that point. So I wanted to do track and do the best that I could for a whole year, just focusing on track. And then realizing that I'd be coming back in 2021, I wanted to focus on football and do the best that I could in that sport. But sadly, 2020, I actually hurt my shoulder for outdoor track and it ended. But other than that, it was a good year. I had a good indoor season. We didn't have nationals. I actually qualified for nationals, they didn't hold it. And then, like I said, outdoor, I hurt my shoulder, so I ended up competing spring season.
How did that year off of football affect you this year?
I was injured, of course. That took a little beating on me, but before I got injured, the off year kind of helped me a little bit with football, not gonna lie, because honestly, we went online for school, so honestly, classes were a little less lenient, and I could focus more on like working out, doing football activities, and just getting stronger, faster, and all that stuff. So I think the off year helped me, as where others kind of took it as a decrease in their ability. So I think I took it to my advantage, and I know a couple other people that did as well, until I got hurt, of course. But after a lot of rehab and coming back in 2021, I'd say it all paid out.
So could you describe your experience as a two-sport athlete a little more in depth?
So like I said, it's a little difficult balancing out those sports, because you got to give time to each of the two. So, but I love it because I have passion for both. That's of course why I stuck with it. That's why I came to Bridgewater. So as a track athlete, I've been doing that since 6th grade in middle school, and started off as a distance runner and went into a sprinter, got a little faster, and then ended up doing decathlon. So that was just a big passion of mine, doing that my whole life. Also football, I've been doing that my whole life, doing that since Pee Wee League, hitting little kids at freaking 8-year-olds old and whatnot. So just as an athlete, like I said earlier, competitiveness, being with a team, and just having fun with the things that you do each and every day, trying to better yourself, both on the field, on the track, and in life in general, is just a big passion of mine.
How would you say that the skills you've gained from each sports, how do you say that's helped you, like track skills? How does it help you with football and football? How does those skills help you in track?
Track, builds your speed, builds your endurance, technique-wise. So that's definitely helped me become a better athlete on the football field. So, breaking on those routes as a corner, going and get those picks and all that helps a lot. Track, I was a decathlete, so just being able to do many different things. So I'm a corner, but I can also go to safety, I can go down, and do a couple different things, just being able to adjust. We talk about adapting and adjusting a lot on the defense. So just playing my part as that. And I really try to think of a way football helped me with track, but maybe being a better teammate helped me being a better teammate, because people think track's an individual sport, but you have other teammates, so building relationships in football kind of helped me be able to correlate that into the track team as well.
Could you tell me a little bit about your home life, childhood, growing up, all that stuff?
So home life, I grew up in Chesapeake. Actually, I born in Virginia Beach, but grew up in Chesapeake by the beach. It's nice to be by the beach and getting a little tan in the summers. Family-wise, I have a really supportive system. My dad and my mom's always going to my games. I have a little brother. He's trying to follow my footsteps. He does track and football as well. So they always supported me. both them and like my outside family, so like grandparents and all that, they live far away. But like I said, family's really close. Growing up, I wasn't always the best athlete. I was always fast, but I wasn't the best athlete. But just the effort and the work ethic that I put in, I think maybe to the athlete I am today. So just like I said, hard work pays off.
Who would you say has been your biggest influence in your life? I'll say on and off the field.
Ooh, dang, it's a good one. So I guess I've had a couple mentors along the way. On the field would be my coaches. Like, so in middle school, I had this one coach, Coach Harper. I wrestled for him, and he was a big impact on mine, just with the mindset I have today. And then in high school, I had this track coach. He was always very positive, and he helped me with my mindset as well today. And then off the field, I'll say my mom, just because like she's always there for me. She's one of the strongest women I know, and people say that about their mom all the time. So just my mother.
All right. What are your career goals and aspirations?
Career goals, shoot, I would love to keep playing football. You know, if I can make something out of the rest of the season, the next 2 games we have, maybe get some looks, whether it's the NFL, the CFL, overseas, whatever. I just like to keep playing ball and say that I tried. If I don't make it, then I'm a biology degree here, so working with animals is also a passion of mine. Maybe like animal rehab or just wildlife conservation.